Hello, everybody. Burnedoutguy here, and welcome back to Foundry. I've never realized how beautiful this background really is. Like, look at the moon, and then that big, giant, massive friggin' planet back there. This is pretty intense, really. Like, we're in one hell of a solar system. But then when you leave and you go and you look at your galactic map in the thing there, there's no planets in this sector around that. I think that's something that they really need to fix. Anyways, in the last episode, we figured out how to get the galactic trading up and running. I think I got it up and running. I think I got it down pat. It was just what I'm thinking. Today we're gonna get into steel, so we're gonna go and run the steel line and get some iron and all that good stuff way on the other side of the jungle. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so the game plan, as I see it going forth, making steel. This one here it says unreachable. I'm assuming this is because it's too far down in the ground. So yeah, we had to change spots. So I had to go with this one that was all the way back here. We're making a double lane highway that's going all the way here, and then we're gonna have these double lane highway meet up with another double lane coming from this one, and we're gonna set up a system to make steel right here, and we're gonna send that steel home. I think it's gonna make enough for one belt. I think so, and then we'll have that one belt come home, come up through here, join into the factory, and then we can start using it to make the tier 3 science right here and all the stuff that goes with it, right? And then we kind of go from there. Eventually, I'm thinking that these production lines are going to have to get scooted up a little bit, only because I'm going to be bringing in more resources. It's either these ones or these ones I scooch down a little bit and start bringing in more resources through here. Because as we do the other tiers of science, we're gonna go. So, anyways, let's start building some stuff. Alright, so down here in the iron area, way at the back of the jungle here. How do we want to do this? I guess we could just do wait, one. I want 6 of them down here. So I guess I gotta do a little bit more mining if only 3 of them can fit there. Alright. Alright, so this is kind of what I'm thinking is gonna go on. These might change though. Probably. And that way I can bring down some kind of power afterwards. I'm also gonna need a way out of here. There. Alright. So let me see if I can get this to go right. Maybe I can. I'm just trying to think about where I bring my power down and at the same time to my belts, right? So I made the faster belts. So we'll see how these go. So we'll turn these to go like these, yeah. And then this will be the right line for them. Okay. Then we can go like this, and we can go drag up. We'll just try not to let go of my mouse button in the meantime. And then we'll try to put it to here. How's that look? That doesn't look horrible. Doesn't look horrible at all. Alright, so let's do that. That. And then we'll do it again too, right? Because we need 2 belts up here. So if we start from here, go up. There, that's good. I got an easy way down. Now I just got to put these belts in back here. We can have them come up, around like yo, and like that. There we go. That's good, that's good. Now I just got to get power to these things, which is kind of what I forgot to do in the first place. So we'll delete those. Sure, they don't need power. And then I'll delete these ones and we'll put power underneath. Alright. Now, if I go and I put these things back in, put the panels this way, those little drones should come out in mine. There we go. Awesome. Now the drones will mine. This will get put on the belt. And off to go make steel. Good stuff. Now I just gotta go and take these belts and bring them all the way back home. Because that's gonna be like a little bit of a long journey. Well, not home, but I gotta bring them to the area over here to make steel. So, I'll see you when we get there. Alright, so now we got all the iron over here. This is where we're going to make our steel, I think. I think we might even make some power around here somewhere too, eventually. Alright, so just down in this hole here, this is where we're going to put our coal. This is like coal mining. I had to think about it there for a second. Alright, so let's get rid of some of this stuff here. Probably not going to be fully needed. Well, that's how I was powering down here. Alright, so if we're going to do this, we're going to make the material come to the front. I want these to be as kind of as close as I can to this though. I don't really want them that far back. Like if I want. So let's try something like that there. Oh no, I'm gonna need more of them. Let's make like 10 more, we should be fine. Then we can put that one there. Then we'll grab the belts in the meantime while that makes more. Come over here like so. Yeah. Go like this. Like this. And we'll end it, I think, here like that. We'll delete this one. We'll go back to here. And right on that spot, we'll say drag up. And dragging up would bring me way over here. Ay-yoy. Good to know, good to know. So I'm going to leave that there as a reference. And that means we got to dig down a little bit here. Not steep enough at an angle. Try that again. This one here. Right off the bat, we'll want to raise is it? Can you connect up there? I want you up. You work like, there we go. Believe that connected. Nice, nice. That one runs all the way there just fine. Now we should worry about power, right? There we go. Alright, now let's do the same thing to the other side here. These ones here, here, here. Let's grab our belt. Go here. Here. Am I out of belt or something? Or oh, I'm out of belts. No way. They can only make 2 more. Well, I'll have to go home and get some stuff for my belts. Alright, another thing I forgot about too is since I'm crafting some stuff, we can do some space station stuff. The R&D lab is something that we managed um, to do last time. Improve lab equipment. Sure. Oh, you can just constantly dump your cash into that. Oh, cool. So how much cash do we got? We got more than that? Do we again? There we go. What are these things? Increased sales can be improved indefinitely. Ooh. What's a TP? Oh. Not like toilet paper? I just gotta pay 1 toilet paper? Or 1 transport bot? Is that what that is? I have no idea. Interesting. What the hell is a TB? Interesting. I'll figure out what TB means eventually. Alright, so let's go to station upgrades. What would be good for us to get here? I guess we'll start with another solar panel. And that way maybe we can work our way out to getting more stuff. More things. Everything costs power, right? So every time we upgrade something, we pretty much will get another solar panel. So we got lots of construction parts. So that's pretty good. But we're not really hurting for money. All right, so we'll let that go. And research-wise, while we're done everything in the tier 2 research until we start making tier 3 research stuff. So, all right. So now we're back over here. Let's check this stuff out. This is a crusher. Start it off like this, I guess. We'll put the panel on the inside so we can see what's going on. I think it's 4. Gotta make. And then we can leave like a double space. Do we want them all on the same line or 2 different? No, probably 2 different lines. Probably 2 different lines. Which would make sense. And then we can have our 2 rows of smelters coming down here afterwards. And then I think I'm bringing 2 belts of this back by the looks of it. It could be. Well, we'll check it out and we'll see how much it makes. But I think I'll be bringing back 2 belts. So that can move and that can move. That has to change that. Alright, so we shall... Oh no, that was in the right spot. Okay, so we can come down here. So 1 before. And 1 past. Go inside. These are only 2s, eh? Yeah. inside. And I noticed I made a. Oh, that was kind of loud. I made a big boo boo earlier too. I don't know if y'all noticed in my inventory. There's like 138. What the living? There's 138 loaders. Ah, crazy. So this one built a little bit different. Okay, it's not gonna really screw up with my OCD very much, but that's fine. I'm okay. It just won't go down there. We just won't go down. Okay. So yeah, I made a whole bunch of these by accident. So that kind of sucked. It is what it is. And the last one can go here. So these should all be intake. I'm gonna have to set the recipe up, but we'll do that after. So we want the short ones. So probably I can end those ones now. And those ones. That's fine. Alright, let's grab one of these. Here. Oh my geez. I can't wait till we get a jetpack. I really can't wait. I don't know how far that is off, but I am like so anxious. And I can climb up here, and here. Okay, so now all that is that. Now we can configure these guys to making this this ore. It's a 4 to 2. Interesting. Oh, wasn't there like a copy paste option here? Pretty sure there was. Where the hell did we see that? Was it here? Yeah, so I can copy configuration. So shift, right mouse button, and then I can go shift paste. Nice. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I knew there was an option for that. I just wasn't sure what it was. Alright, so let's put down some more belts. We're going to need these ones to come this way. You guys can come this way. So I guess we'll go here. And I think there's also a way to set these two to... So if you want to choose which one it is, I just don't know what button it is. Instead of going back after them and hitting them in these buttons. Alright, so now we got a bunch of blend. That is good. That is good. So now let's grab some of these here. Let's make a bridge, I guess. Sure, we'll start with that. Now we need smelters. The smelters on the outside like this, yeah? So we need 8 on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Why you do that? 5, 6, 7, 8. We flip those around. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Alright, so now we should be able to just bring these belts down. We'll end them with all that. Go like this. We can put these things here. Got rid of those ones then. Alright, so these are all intakes. So they should be all making these beams now. That's perfect. Then we got the beams. I don't know how many of these we're gonna be bringing 2 belts back or just the one. I think it's just gonna be the one belt we're gonna be bringing back, honestly. That is my opinion. I think that's what it is. Gonna be one belt. And we'll just turn this bad boy here like this. Yeah. Alright, so let's put some of these. Hold right mouse button. Oh, look at that. See, I knew there was a way to do it. Outputs. So we want outputs on this belt. Damn. I knew that was gonna happen. Why didn't I just make this platform a little bit bigger? That would be really nice. Instead of falling off all the time and falling down here. Oh my god. Just trying to save on product here. Alright, skip one, skip one, skip one. There you go. You guys should all be coming out. I don't know. Maybe I will be making 2 belts inside. Maybe because it's just all blocked up right now at the moment too. So skip. 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 There. And we're good. Alright, so maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Once these things start getting used up, will be a different story, right? Now that we got steel up here, that's pretty great. So now that's steel knocked off the list, and I think that's going to be it for today. Since now that we got steel home, and we have to go and get the next parts that we need in order to make tier 2 or tier 3 science. Sorry, my bad. Where are we? So if we throw one of these down, and we find the panel. We're looking for tier 3 science now. So we brought home steel. So now we need to make advanced machinery parts, concrete, and thermalite parts. Now those advanced ones aren't too bad. It's just the machinery parts and the steel beams, which we're already fabricating here, which is going to be pretty good. So we can make those on the line itself, where we're going to be doing the tier 3 science. So off of here, we'll just pull off steel and we'll pull off the stuff here onto a line, and we'll make the parts here instead of making a whole line of advanced parts. I think that would probably be the better way to go. It'll be less clutter on the belt, and every time that we're dragging stuff, yeah, I think that's just going to be how better. It's just going to be better. Instead of having a really massive bus full of components, we're just going to have a bus full of like some components. Yeah, those should, just the bare minimum. Yeah, just the bare minimum. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. Next episode, we're gonna get into concrete and I think more power, because that's the other 2 things that we're going to be needing as well throughout this series. So yeah, those are the next 2 things we might get into. Power for sure, 100%. Concrete, I'm going to look into that and see what we're going to be needing, because concrete needs more, or what we're going to need concrete for. But yeah, stuff like that. A little looking forward to the future things that we didn't do so far. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. Like, subscribe, peace, take care, and we'll see you next time. Oh boy.